Imagine sailing across a remote corner of the Arabian Sea and stumbling upon a hidden, forgotten island, a place where trees seem to bleed crimson blood, where giant, umbrella-shaped plants rise from rocky mountains. It looks like a fragment of Earth from millions of years ago. At first glance, it feels like pure science fiction, an alien world. But this place is completely real, and more than 60,000 people call it home. Welcome to the Ancient Nexus. Today we are stepping foot onto Socotra, the most unusual island on our planet. Stranded hundreds of kilometers away from mainland Yemen, this isolated landmass covers 3,600 square kilometers. It sits at the absolute crossroads of Africa, Arabia, and Asia. Yet it remained completely cut off from the rest of the world for over 20 million years. Our story begins back then, when powerful tectonic forces broke apart the ancient supercontinent. Fragments of land drifted across the vast oceans. Socotra became separated from mainland Arabia. Trapped in time, no bridges connected it to neighboring continents. No large migrations of animals ever arrived. While the rest of Earth evolved together, Socotra evolved entirely alone. Over millions of years, life adapted to this harsh environment. Today, more than a third of Socotra's plants exist only here. It is one of the highest levels of unique biodiversity on Earth. And nothing symbolizes this isolated evolution more than the famous dragon blood tree. From a distance, these trees look impossible. Their branches spread outward like giant, flat-topped umbrellas. This unique shape is a brilliant design of nature. It captures moisture from the dense mountain fog, while shading the roots from the scorching sun. But the tree's most eerie feature is hidden beneath its bark. When cut, it releases a thick, dark red sap. For centuries, ancient people believed this was the blood of dragons. Ancient traders risked their lives to transport this red resin. It was prized as a powerful medicine, a vivid dye, incense, and even magical varnish. Today, the dragon blood tree is under severe threat. Climate change and grazing livestock are destroying young saplings. Scientists fear that these ancient monuments may not survive forever. As you travel across Socotra, the landscape shifts dramatically. Towering limestone cliffs cut through by deep canyons. Massive white sand dunes meeting the turquoise sea. At the island's heart lie the Hajhir Mountains, rising over 1,500 meters above sea level. Here, heavy clouds often drape the peaks, feeding rare plants and creating pockets of lush life. Every road here feels like a path into another dimension. Yet Socotra is also home to a resilient, unique culture. 60,000 residents live mostly in small coastal villages, depending entirely on fishing and livestock. Just like nature, their culture was shaped by deep isolation. They speak Soqotri, an ancient language that predates Arabic. With no traditional written script, their history lives in stories, whispered and passed down across generations. Because of this isolation, ancient mariners feared these waters. Sailors told terrifying legends of supernatural forces, of dark spirits and giant birds guarding the island. Yet merchants kept coming back for its valuable treasures. The dragon resin, frankincense, and rare aloes. Modern science now views Socotra as the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean. Over 90% of its reptile species exist nowhere else. Hundreds of its unique insects are found only here. UNESCO designated Socotra a World Heritage Site in 2008, calling it one of the most important biodiversity hotspots on Earth. But modern times bring modern dangers. Expanding roads and heavy tourism are threatening this fragile balance. Living on Socotra is a constant battle with nature. Strong monsoon winds can cut the island off for weeks. But for the locals, this isn't a land of isolation. It is simply home. A place where life moves at a slower, ancient rhythm, unchanged for centuries. Socotra is a living time capsule. A world where evolution took a completely different path. Standing beneath a bleeding dragon blood tree, you realize why it feels like another planet. Because on Earth, there is simply nowhere else like it. What do you think about this alien island? Let us know in the comments below. If you love this journey, hit that like button and subscribe to the Ancient Nexus for more hidden wonders. See you in the next episode.